live from vacation. There we go. It's
Yeah.
Goons Games and Gear with your host, G Phone 71195, who was on vacation. What do you want to say to the crowd?
It's good to be back.
Wow.
I missed it.
I was gonna say you sound any more enthusiastic. And I'm your host, the head goon or co-host, whatever you want to call it. We're both the main cheese. We split everything evenly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back. We had that Fortnite review episode. If you haven't checked that out for the Monday, we know this is a little later than usual for Friday's episode because it's not even Friday. But someone's on vacation. That's just life. Being an adult sucks. And
But I came back, unpacked, and here we are,
yeah, exactly. So
ready to go.
yeah, a lot of news to go. We actually had to trim down how much news because at a certain point our voice just gets crackly and pain, and it's not a fun time. So I guess we'll start. I'm going to start with the news that we decided for the title of this episode. Yeah, so Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which is the sequel to Fallen Order. I never gave it a chance. I know it's on Game Pass, so I totally should.
It's
Derek,
great.
you played it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got a really cool like Souls-like play style to it, but with a sweet Star Wars twist on it. It was just great, and it's one of those games, right? You could like sit. It has missions, and you're done in like 10 to 12 hours. And that's it. It was so good.
Yeah, but is there replay value?
Not really. It's kind of like a one and done, but like the story's really good. Like I'm not upset I played through it.
Yeah, like, did you platinum it though?
No, I didn't go back because you have to play it like on the 3 different, like you get more difficult settings like as you play through the game over and over again. So I guess that's
Okay.
like the replay value, but
It's like a
nothing
Devil
like
May Cry where
changes.
like once you beat it, it gets the newest.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I mean, there was no gameplay. It was all CGI, which it's a teaser trailer. So
Right.
like at least they said that. At least they said it's a teaser. So teasers, I give a pass for for CGI. That's like my exception to the rule. If
Right.
anyone knows, I hate CGI trailers for video games. But if you're admitting it's a teaser and it's not some like 5-minute ordeal
Right.
and it has like orchestral like soundtrack like every but teasers do also piss me off, like that Star Wars game that was announced like 2 years ago, like Eclipse or something. It was just like
Eclipse, yeah.
and
Yeah,
it
the
showed
like
absolutely like
story-driven one.
nothing. Like you learn
Yeah.
nothing. At least this you see him older.
Right.
Like there's some like snippets here and there. So
Yeah. Plus it's Respawn, so like, they're the best part of EA. They're the only thing holding EA afloat
yeah,
at this
exactly.
point. So
it didn't say. Now it says it's coming out next year.
next year, yeah.
But the good news, or at least I think it's good news, that it's completely next gen.
Right.
It doesn't. It doesn't even now. Surprisingly, it doesn't even say in this article Series S. It just says Series X. Did you notice
You can't run it. Maybe they don't consider that system next gen.
I mean, is it though? Like,
I feel like it's not. It runs like worse than an Xbox One X, right? Wasn't that like the whole thing with it? The only nice thing is the SSD.
yeah. Well, it's
Or
all
I guess some games got 120 hertz, right? Like they added it for Halo and stuff.
yeah, they just added that 144 hertz. They brought it back, and also, I mean, I don't think I have it here, but what they're called. What is it called? Call of Duty Warzone got its 144 hertz back on Series X.
Oh, nice.
It was there for a little while, and then they made some changes. Then like it couldn't handle it, and I guess they finally like fixed it or something. It literally like a year.
Good. I mean, all of them should have it at this point. It should just be like, uh, part of the games at this point.
I'm not sure if it's 4K 144, but at least it's 144. And I mean, like the higher the hertz, it definitely matters for
Right.
For
It's
FPS.
usually one or the other. It's performance or it looks nice.
All right, so we're gonna play a little game. It's called like, what month will this release? And what do you think for Jedi Survivor?
The first one came out in November, I think, when it released. So I'm gonna say like holiday of next year.
Ooh, what a dangerous pick!
I know. I know,
What a
right?
risk!
It's either spring or holiday, right?
Yeah, right.
That's your 50-50 shot. So
A Star Wars game that sold very well. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say November. I'll narrow it down.
Holiday
I'll say
season? Or-
November of next year.
Wow. Man, if you get it correct, mind blown. I'll be like, dude, I'll give you
I'm
like a standing
calling
ovation.
everything from now on. I'm the guru.
I will ask you the hardest question, which will be like, when's the next Smash game being released, and then we'll see. I'm gonna say holiday of a certain year. Oh my god, he did it again.
Holiday of something in the 2000s. Yes.
Something else was announced to be released. What was it? Oh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, right.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. That's
Which
yeah.
I mean, like that was. I mean, I'll think about that as the title for this, but it's like it was expected. I mean,
Right.
this was leaked,
They like
right?
announced it before they officially announced it, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, this was leaked. I mean, we knew a new Call of Duty was coming up. We knew Modern Warfare, like it was their time anyway. This is like one of the only time. No, I was gonna say it's one of the only times they didn't like just make a sequel. But then I think back to World War II from from was
Yeah.
it Advance? No, what's the studio?
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, Sledgehammer. Like they literally just doubled up. Like let's make another World War II, and then somehow like they did worse. I
Yeah.
mean, again, I love it, but like sales wise,
It bombed.
oh, Sledgehammer. So that's, I mean, it's pretty exciting. Are you gonna get it?
Yeah, I mean the first like Modern Warfare remake they did a couple years ago, I thought was like the best Call of Duty since the like original Modern Warfare 3. I thought that, I thought it
Right.
like killed it, It
I
really
didn't, you know,
felt
I
like
didn't.
Call of Duty again.
I like no one to play with. I didn't really give it the space it needed. I mean, I focus on Warzone, so
Right.
um,
Right, that was the first one with Warzone and stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like the multiplayer was like really solid in that one too, and just like the
See,
campaign was fun. So,
what I'm afraid of, and I mean, I know it's gonna happen because they did it with I think the past two Call of Duties, is that like so. Excuse me. I bought all the Godzilla packs for the game,
right.
and like gun skins don't transfer over to new games because they don't have the gun anymore.
Right.
But what I don't understand is why don't they for Warzone? Because Warzone, I mean, like you could have rotating. I don't. Does anyone really care about what era the guns are in? Like, oh yes, I'm in a
No.
World War II setting with the
Yeah.
specific. But like, if you give me like a modern warfare rifle, I'm not gonna be like, oh, ruining the immersion.
Right.
You know?
Hopefully they fix that now that like Warzone's a standalone thing or is going to
Well, it's not.
be.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So hopefully they fix that. But yeah, that's my biggest problem with Call of Duty is like the skins like it's like 50-50 if they transfer. So,
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous about that. I mean, like the Warzone skins will transfer. I'm not afraid of.
right.
There's no way they're gonna drop it. But gun skins, it's gonna be like, so what did I pay for?
Right.
Because like most of the time it's a operator skin that comes with a gun skin,
Right.
which yeah, like I understand that, but then like there's some of them are just gun skins. So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
which I mean,
You're losing money at that
right,
point.
so you're just paying like micro DLC for less than a year of content,
Oh
which
yeah.
is like that's a problem.
It's foolproof.
It's foolproof. All right, yeah. So I'm not sure if you had a chance. You just came back, but the demo for Mario Strikers came out, and it's
I saw everybody
surprisingly.
is upset.
Why? Why?
They're upset because there's only 10 people, right? Which
That's 10
it's
captains, right?
it's 10 captains, but I guess
Okay.
I watched like the review trailer from whoever, IGN or whatever, and
Mhm.
I guess you pick from the like actual captains to be on your team. It's not like Monty Mole and like Toad and Birdo and them. So I don't know.
Okay. I
The
mean,
gameplay looks perfect. It looks exactly like the one on the GameCube, which is all I care about really. And I know they'll add new characters because with the last couple of sports games, they've been killing it.
mhm.
So it's like, I don't know. I am upset that like Monty Mole's not in it and Birdo and them as like your players, but I understand. And it's cool that you can have like the different captains with you, I guess.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, granted, I'm coming in fresh. Like I missed the other soccer era,
Right.
so to me, it's like I mean, 10 playable Mario characters. And everyone else is like Toads and stuff, or not even Toads. What is it? What is the word for that guy, the goalie? Who is that?
It's a Boom
Like
Boom.
he's
Is that
Boom
his
Boom.
name?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I mean, I'm not totally against it. Like I
Oh
don't
no.
really. I don't know. It's like the game. Like, okay, so like, if it was Mario Baseball, I would be more concerned because you actually play as every character and they have all stats and stuff
Right.
like this. This is like it's condensed. There's like I don't know what 8 to a field. Is it 4 and 4? Is that
Yeah, 4 and 4.
okay? So yeah, it's 4 and 4. Is that including goalie?
No, no.
Okay,
So you get
I
to
mean,
pick 4 captains to
play
switch
with.
through and play as.
Okay, yeah. So it's 4 and 4. So I mean, to me, that's and there's items and stuff. As long as the gameplay's there, I assume I'm gonna have a good time. Granted,
Right.
as we both know, they hate you teaming up with friends.
Oh yeah, the online I already don't have high hopes for.
No,
But also, so like the one for the GameCube, right? So there was Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Wario, Waluigi, and Donkey Kong as the captains. The only sidekicks were Toads, Hammer Bros, Birdos, and Koopas. So it's
Mhm.
I'd rather them, right? We get 10 captains, so that's two more than the original game had, and then they're definitely going to add more with like free updates, like they've been doing with like the golf and the Mario Tennis games. So I, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. I like all the like crazy customizations you can do with like the helmets, and you can change like the goal, like skin or whatever it is, and there's like the ball skin I think you could change too. And I love
That's
the
cool.
like the tournaments that you do online. Like it
It's
seems
also
like
cool.
there's like a rank system to it, which is really cool. So I think it'll be
Hmm.
fine. I think
I
it's a
I
good
want
start, and every 2 months we'll get an update with the new character, and that's it.
I want a soccer ball. I want a soccer ball skin where it's just a Goomba you're kicking around.
Yeah,
Like it acts like a
like a
soccer
toad
ball.
head.
Yeah. Oh God. I mean, I think Goomba because Goomba is like it's their whole body. A
Right,
Toadhead is
or
decapitated.
like a chain chomp. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I thought of it. That's mine now. Um, yeah. So like, I'm probably gonna buy the game, but I'm more excited to
Oh yeah.
be with you to play the game
I know.
because if I mean, we'd be a league of our own if we could play together online versus people, but
Right.
one day,
Yeah.
one day.
I forget what they said. They showed the like I don't know where it is in the video, but they showed like there was like three modes. Oh, it's quick battle and cup battles are the two offline modes that were available. And it looks
From
like
like a
there
data
was
mine
yeah. So it also says
that Goons Games and Gear is the best podcast ever, and you should like, comment, subscribe everywhere, and follow us on TikTok and YouTube, and our Facebook page is actually active now,
yeah.
and Instagram.
It's
Is that
weird
what
that
it says?
Reggie slid that in. Thanks, Reggie.
He just like we have like a video. He's like, it's true. I said
I
that.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, what were you saying?
Those were like the only two modes because I guess there's no like online for the demo. But
Oh yeah, yeah. I was actually shocked and saddened. I was like, oh sweet, I'm gonna play. So like I had to go to the bathroom. I sat down. And I'm just like, oh, I'll play the demo now. I'm like, I'm gonna play online. I can do two things at once. And it's just like you gotta play. It's like you gotta wait until the release date of the game to play online. It's like, okay, yeah, like, oh man, why didn't you do a network test? It didn't get one, right?
I don't know.
I don't think there's ever been a beta for this.
No. Yeah, this was like the only thing.
Right. So, either way, I mean, still exciting. I don't like. I don't agree with the complaints about like I guess the roster.
Right.
Uh,
I don't care if Daisy's not in the game. That was like the biggest thing I saw people complaining about. Like,
but
okay,
Rosalina's
we
in,
have
right?
Rosalina. Right. Like, and
Like
Daisy
Rosalina's
they'll just add later if everybody cries about it too much. Come on.
Rosalina is arguably more popular than even Peach, let alone like obviously she's
Oh,
more
yeah.
popular than Daisy. But I mean, Peach is iconic. But once they introduce Rosalina, like I think everyone just likes Rosalina more.
Right. Nobody knows who Daisy is unless they've been playing the games for 25
Or
years or whatever.
perused Tumblr and looked up Luigi love
Right.
interest.
Onto that Rule 34 like Daisy Reddit.
Yeah, exactly. I when I was playing though, I think there's like 7 like fields, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I didn't once there wasn't any DLC online, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play Pokemon and do my daily shiny Kyurem hunt.
Yeah,
Which I follow. It's my series on TikTok and YouTube. Literally everywhere there's a reel. I have to make 4 versions of the same video for 4 different platforms. Please, just help me out.
Someone out there, right? Design a program where it's literally like I hit publish, it goes everywhere, right?
Right.
Like, why has nobody created that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very upsetting, but it's a long day's work being a podcaster. So you should help
I'm
by
back.
donating to the Red Cross. Don't donate to us. Man. Excuse me. So so do you think? Oh, you haven't played the demo yet. So, but I assume the game's just going to be good.
Right.
Nintendo
Just from the
always knocks it out of the
gameplay I've seen, it looks like the GameCube one, and that's all I want. So
right, that's what everyone wants.
and that means next should be Mario Baseball, and if they screw that up, so help me
It
God.
has to be, right?
Dude, it's gotta be, right? There's nothing else. We did tennis, we did golf,
Mario
we did
only
soccer.
had basketball as a mini game, right? Like
Basketball was only on that like sports mix they did once
right.
on the Wii.
Golf,
What are the
soccer.
other sports? Yeah, hockey was part of that. There's no football. Yeah, it's gotta be baseball. Baseball is the next one. They're saving the best for last.
Please.
Literally make this the Smash Brothers for the Switch now. Come on, just add everybody. Everybody's here, and everybody comes in just like whacking home runs. Oh my god, please,
Dude, don't get my hopes up. Like I'll beg for it.
Too excited.
Okay, so on to weird news. Before you comment on this, let me explain it.
Go ahead.
Warner Bros. Changes Batgirl Gotham's Knights biography following criticism. So basically, she had like in Batman on Arkham Knights, you're like, how is she Batgirl again? First of all, I just assumed that she wasn't Oracle in the first place. That was my assumption, that like she never got hurt in this universe.
Right.
That's
We
like,
were saying when they announced it, we were like, oh, the end of the game, she's going to become Oracle. Like.
Right. So, but I guess that did happen. So basically, they had like a more vague biography of how she ended up in the wheelchair and then how she came back. They basically it's like, oh, she got hurt on a face-off and then is returning to active duty after training. And then apparently there's a lot of criticism about that from disabled activists, I guess I'd call it. So this team is called Able Gamers. They worked with awesome folks at Able Gamers to learn about different types of spinal injuries and the potential for someone to regain mobility. I mean, okay, this is just. I understand everyone wants more representation, and I understand literally Oracle was disabled because of an injury, and then got to, like, I guess in this case got back to being Batgirl, which I never heard of them doing in the comics, which I think I was never. Actually, let me point that out. Bruce Wayne is a billionaire. Really? Like, there's,
right.
I mean, he has all the money in the world. You're telling me there was no way for him to fix the legs? Like, yeah, the spinal injury. Okay, right. I mean,
he has all this high tech stuff. He couldn't figure out a way to like build her like a robo back brace to like let her walk or whatever.
Now in this, apparently her suit hides her back brace. But if you recall from was it The Dark Knight Rises, he had like mechanical leg braces because he just got like he was just like
right.
Oh
yeah.
Like,
Bane broke his back. Yeah. Like what?
Yeah, Bane broke his back. Like a monster with chemicals infused in him. Basically, like Hulk breaks your back. You can walk after 6 months by climbing a giant well. Get shot in the back once. No money in the world can fix that. I mean, even the real world, that like you can, like, I'm not saying it's impossible. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's situations where there's like it just can't be done. But I'm saying in a comic universe,
anything can be done, right?
Anything be done. Anything you can do that you want to happen. So they basically just, because of criticism, they decided to they add a few more text that says, with extensive training and rehabilitation, you recover from her wounds and return to active duty as Batgirl. So like, see, I don't mind the explanation if there was like in the trailer she was Oracle when Batman died, and then it inspired her to become Batgirl again and rehabilitate herself.
Right. This is a line of text that 99% of people are just going to skip anyway. or just not read, right?
Or
Like,
did-
what?
I didn't know about
Who? Right? Where did this come from? Who was combing through this and was like, I saw a sentence there that Batgirl worked hard to get better. What? Are you kidding
Excuse
me?
me?
Yeah.
Worked hard.
Like, come on.
Ugh.
This all this stuff is getting so ridiculous.
And
Like,
apparently they clarified the specifics of her injury in Gotham Knights would differ from the comics, and that she had undergone multiple surgeries, physical therapy, and pain management. She also wears clothing with back bracing integrated, and some of her rehabilitation process will be depicted in Gotham Knights itself. I mean, I feel like they're making almost a mountain out of a molehill. You know, it's like
100%. That's exactly what it is.
I mean, like, you know what? If this makes able gamers happy, sure. I'm not saying this is. I don't care that this happened either way. What I'm saying is like, you had to like come out with a press release for it. That's like,
Right.
Is it really that? Was it that much backlash?
That's insane.
I didn't hear a word about this. I didn't even know this text existed.
Right. That was like we don't have an article for it, but for the new Chip and Dale movie, I guess there's like a really edgy like Peter Pan, right? In it.
Okay.
You watched it, right? So
I heard about
apparently it was like people are taking it as a joke towards like the original Peter Pan actor who like fell on like hard times, and I don't know his story or whatever. But people are upset about it. And I saw like one of our mutual friends on Facebook posted about it, and he's like, if you're mad about a 50-year-old thing that probably was already settled like 50 years ago, like, what is your problem? Like, just enjoy the movie. Come on.
What is it called when I'm trying to look it up. I don't think I have the right word. That's definitely not the right word. It's like if it's not an issue until someone brought it up to be an issue. It was like some famous actor, like her house was like shown on a beach, and then she sued because it was like, you know, like because they didn't ask for her permission, and so people saw it, but no one knew it was her house. So she basically publicized her own a problem that no one knew existed, and then made it a problem. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I
can't think
in
of
this
the
case,
word.
like, I never knew Peter Pan fell on hard times, but apparently, as he grew older, he was, became an adult. He was maturing, and like he, didn't have like a Peter Pan kind of voice or anything like that, so he couldn't do voices.
Right.
And they're like, and in this universe, I love the movie. Everyone should watch it. Mind you, I was not watching it with kids. I watched it as an adult, and it's literally geared towards adults. I don't care what anyone says. It's Andy Samberg is a comical genius.
Oh yeah.
And also surprisingly, that's supposed to be kind of a kid movie. Not a single fart joke, and that's always a thing.
Huh.
And no matter how unfunny those are, it actually wasn't in there, and I was surprised.
Nice.
Yeah, in this case, he's like a black. He's like his whole deal is he's like a mob. He's the head of a mob, and anyone who like owes him money, any cartoon owes him money, he kidnaps and then like changes them so they make bootleg movies. And and yeah, people are upset because like his backstory was, he grew up and Peter Pan was getting like a mustache and like no one wanted to hire him, and then he's just like, I'm gonna just do illegal stuff and do bootlegs. And it's just like, I didn't even know that was a problem. So you're just making it a problem by like, no one looks up the history of the Peter Pan actor. Like,
right. No one cares. And honestly, it sounds like he was just doing illegal stuff anyway. If he was like bootlegging stuff, like that's totally illegal, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not sure about the bootlegging in like real,
like real life. Oh, okay.
Yeah, in real life. But it was more so like the sad story about they're drawing comparison to how like he ended up like out of shape and like fell on hard times.
Right.
Generally speaking, but it's just like I didn't know this was a problem until you made it a problem. So it wasn't actually a problem,
right? Who brought this up? Who is so like gotta be on top of everything, cares. Right? Like, come on, just enjoy it. Just enjoy something in life, right?
All right. Okay. Here's some weird news. Well, actually, not even weird news. I guess it's more confirmation. I believe it was the last news episode we had out. There was rumors that Microsoft is working on a streaming stick, and I believe like a streaming only console, right? That was the other one. So in this case, I'm not sure if the streaming console was confirmed, but the stick was. So it's called for right now, Project Keystone, Microsoft's affordable cloud gaming streaming stick. I mean, it's not coming out anytime this year.
Right.
But I mean, like, I really want to know the price point. If it's anything more than $100, no way, no way.
I would
You should
say
get
even
that.
that's too much.
Yeah,
I'd
you're
say
fine.
no more than like 50, $60, right? Like what? It's just a
What's a fire
stick.
stick?
Fire sticks are like $40,
Oh, okay.
right? Right. This is just so you can stream because you're still gonna have to pay for Xbox Live and Game Pass and stuff.
I assume they're gonna bundle Game Pass Ultimate.
Right. You're
free
gonna
on-
get like a 3-month code with it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I'm gonna say it can't be more than $60
Mhm.
at the very most.
I mean, that makes more sense. I would think 100 because it's brand recognition with Microsoft itself.
Right.
I'm sorry, more Xbox related. So they might think, oh, we can get gamers with $100.
Right.
But
I assume it's gonna work like a streaming, like a Fire Stick too, right? Like you're gonna be able to watch like Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff on there too.
it better be.
Right.
'Cause I would get this over a Fire Stick any day. But I mean, like, so here's the thing. I don't know how those are even sellable anymore because all TVs are smart TVs now. There's only like one
Fire
TV
Sticks, yeah.
manufacturers.
It's for like older TVs.
Yeah,
Or
for,
like
older TVs.
weird brand TVs that you buy for like $40 on Black Friday that aren't smart TVs for whatever reason.
There's one brand. They're called Sharp. They make I know they have a line of non-smart TVs, and they're
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good. But I mean, I think that's a smart market. Like everyone else doing smart TVs, what if we just undercut them by having cheaper TVs that aren't smart?
Right.
But and that's why I'm not saying it's a problem. But this is very like, I think it's gonna be very hit or miss. It's either gonna sell pretty well or not sell at all.
Right.
I'm leaning more not sell at all because I don't know who this is for. Because you know what I'm saying? It's like, are you getting this for a family? Because if that's the case,
Right.
why? I mean, wouldn't
Right.
they rather just have a Series X, which are now more readily available? I mean, on Microsoft, it's like, it's like they're not having
PlayStation
problems anymore.
just did pre-orders for a bundle. And I was like, what? You don't even have the system. How are you bundling stuff? Like, come on. But yeah, I guess all the systems are like pumping out now. They must have dug a hole and found a bunch of M1 chips in the ground or whatever.
I know. Well, I know Xbox definitely like they made some kind of deal or something, or like using a different kind of chip that can be made easy or something like that.
Right.
PlayStation's still going through troubles, but they're doing better as the
Right.
as the economy's getting better on that side. But like Xbox is selling better now because they're more available. I'm not saying PlayStation isn't they're not as available, but they're still available.
Right.
But point being, I don't know who this is for. I really don't. It's
Right.
like,
It's
y-
for
'cause the
people that
gamers
live
have-
either in a really populated city that have really good internet too, right? Because it's still
Right.
cloud streaming.
Right.
It's just like Stadia, right? Like you can only play this if you live in like New York
Is it
City
Stadia or
or
Stadia.
Stadia. Sorry.
Oh, it's a Stadia.
If you live in like New York City or something with Verizon Fios is like 1 terabyte internet download. Like,
Right.
I don't know. It's still just like it's cool for future proof, right? Eventually, we'll maybe get there, but
Yeah.
right
But
now,
not right now.
no.
And even then, I mean, I don't think people understand that it's so much more to stream a video game than it is to stream like a movie. Because
Right.
a movie, you're basically streaming like a video file.
Right.
Versus a video game, you're streaming literally every asset. Like that's not a
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, no.
You know, like every texture, every asset, like you're streaming that. So, yeah, I don't know who this is for. Yeah, you're right. $60 for nothing. I mean, I'm never gonna get it. You know, like
Right.
maybe. I mean, this would be interesting if like you're a kid and you want to try, start gaming, and your parents can't afford like a console, and this is like the next best alternative. Like when I see kids play like Roblox
Yeah.
and they're like lagging everywhere and they just don't care because they assume it's part of the game, I'm just like, ugh, like oh,
Yeah.
ooh, lag.
No.
So yeah, $60 a bust. That's how I put it.
Yeah.
Codename Keystone. Connect to TV or monitor without the need for a console. Right. Well, if they do this,
Good
I
for them.
think we already talked about this. If they so this is confirmed, but we don't know about the streaming console, and I just didn't understand it. Like, why would you have both? Isn't that just a stick bigger?
Right. Unless they're gonna just discontinue the S, because let's face it, at this point, like
Right. It's
what's
hard,
the
probably
point?
harder to program it because it's like a weird in between.
Right.
And also, well, I also I'm gonna actually assume this isn't gonna be a stick. It has to be like a mini, like it has to be like a dongle into a box.
Right. It has to have some sort of power, right, to run these games. If they're streaming these things at like, and they're promising 4K, 144 hertz,
Right.
These things have to have something to
Yeah,
them.
it might need an external power source. So we'll let you know as it goes on. It's probably the last we're going to hear about it for a very long time
Right.
because it's not even going to come out this year.
Right. Maybe they'll talk about it at their E3 thing next week or the week after, whenever that is.
Speaking of which, we might be at a certain convention. Might be. We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we know more details, and if we are going, I demand the Goons Games Gear army to rise up and meet us there.
Yeah.
And overtake the world.
Do it.
No, anyway, so we're going to movie territory because we were talking about Chip and Dale anyway, and this isn't even video game related, but it's just cool to talk about. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Dude, I'm
Nightmare reimagining of
so
Blood and Terror.
excited for this.
Dude, what is this?
I don't
This
know
is
who
awesome.
thought this up, but congrats. You guys, Pooh looks insane in this movie.
I don't like what about copyright? I mean, granted, he doesn't like he looks really dark. I mean, I don't think they're actually animals, right? It's just someone in costume. I'm sorry, that sounds really stupid. What I mean is like in the movie, he's not supposed to be an animal. He's just a man in a costume. No,
I don't know.
You know,
Because I saw something about like they had eaten Eeyore or something like that. I
the
don't
cast
remember where I
was
saw it,
Craig
but-
David Dawson as Winnie, Craig Cordell as Piglet. Other characters include Caged Man and Mauled Woman. So, like, I assume this is going to be a horror murder film where they're cannibals.
Right.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
see.
what-
Yeah, it entered public domain earlier this year,
That
so
was
they
really
snuck
weird.
in, made this movie really quick before Disney could re-up it. That's hilarious.
That was not planned. We literally both like.
I know,
read,
like we finally found it.
he like read the line. Like, oh, that was cool. That's smart. That's really good for him. So wait, so they re-upped it. So Disney owns it again, but when
I
they didn't
assume,
own
yeah,
it-
I don't know how public domain and all that stuff works. Like, I don't know if Disney can re-up it or after a certain amount of years it
What
just
I would-
goes there.
What I would love to see is like with this movie anyway, is that like, what if like Winnie the Pooh like believes humans are filled with honey, and so he's ripping them apart for honey when it's actually blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know,
I could
think
see
that. Yeah.
I hope like everybody's in it from like when like Tigger's there like bouncing around with like a chainsaw or something like that. Like something
Right.
ridiculous.
Yeah, so I have high hopes. Very few times have
Oh,
I been excited for something I have not like seen a video of, but this
Right,
is
like-
the premise is a lot of promise.
It's great both ways, right? Because either it's amazing or it's like one of those like so bad it's good movies.
Oh
So-
God, Piglet looks horrible.
Oh,
Have you
dude,
scrolled through the
he's-
pictures?
yeah, he's
That's not Piglet.
he's
That's
nuts.
a man.
Yeah.
That's like a piglet who fused with the pig from or the boar from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See that woman who's hog
Yeah, Rocksteady or Bebop, whatever his name
yeah,
is.
yeah. I think it's Bebop. But
I just hope Pooh like talks like he does in like the Disney movies, where it's like, "Oh bother, Piglet, I'm gonna have to murder this lady.
Oh, I think she's hiding the honey.
I hope there's some honey after this."
And then he goes to a rage. Share the honey. Where's
the honey?
Where's the- Please, for the love of God, share your honey. Killing me. Yeah. So, look, something's not video game related, but you know what? I'm sure there's a Winnie the Pooh video game out there somewhere.
Oh,
so-
yeah,
and
definitely.
it's some realm of video games. So,
They were in Kingdom Hearts. There we go. Perfect.
oh, perfect. Yeah.
You're
perfect.
related.
I wish I thought of that beforehand. Like, so, did you know Winnie the Pooh's in Kingdom Hearts and in this new movie?
Yeah.
Oh, what about you ever see that other movie like Wait, is it really William Robertson where like the kid is like an adult?
Oh,
Wasn't it a few years
Christopher
ago?
Robin.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I didn't watch it. No, I need to watch it. I heard it was like amazing.
Oh, yeah, I just thought about that. Dude, please let this be a sequel.
Right.
Please. Let
It
me-
starts with what's his name, Ewan McGregor, just like dead on the ground. Oh bother, Christopher Robin.
All right. More TV news. Okay, I think this is weird and
I don't understand this. Right?
So yeah, Sony announces Horizon series for Netflix, God of War series for Amazon, and a Gran Turismo show. So just off the bat, out of those, Gran Turismo is realistic because it has cars. You can buy cars.
Right. That's just
So
what is that movie? Fast and Furious. Right.
God of War is more like you could have like Zeus, but that's all makeup. You don't have to have CGI. Like I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be CGI stuff, but I don't know how they're gonna do Horizon without like intense CGI budget.
Right.
How's that like? What all the is it plant life too, or is it just animals that are robotic?
It's all animals, yeah. It's all
Okay.
like dinosaurs.
But like
and
that's like
whatever.
the premise, you
Right.
know?
So it's
like,
all CGI.
right.
I also
So I don't
feel
know
like it's
how-
just going to be boring, right? Like the
Right.
story of Horizon's like it's okay, right?
Unless it's gruesome. If it's rated R,
Right.
where it's like these machines are ripping people apart.
Yeah. Oh yeah, God of War has to be rated R.
Yeah,
I need it to be like PS2, PS3 God of Wars, not like new
dude,
God of Wars.
I know
right?
it's not going to though. That's I know. That's
It's gonna be
very
Norse
sad.
with little boy, but whatever.
Right. That'd be so good. I would love that. I'd love to see that. And then like I have no hopes for a Gran Turismo show. I don't know. Was that just Fast and Furious? But
Yeah.
like,
that's
dude,
all
check
that
out my
is.
car. No, dude,
Right.
check out my car.
Watch me change my tires on this car.
Oh, like so that one I have no hope for. I mean, maybe for car people, maybe there's
Right.
like
It'll probably get viewers. 'Cause
Yeah.
people like cars and whatever.
but I don't like. I don't even think Horizon has the premise for a show.
I can't.
You
See,
know what
I
I'm
said
saying?
that like about Witcher though too. Like I felt like the Witcher show would be dumb, but I know a lot of people like that. So
Oh, wait, you haven't watched it?
no, I haven't.
Damn, it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, I have to,
Oh, it's
I have
yeah,
to
it's
watch
really
it.
good. Yeah. But God of War, I have hope for, but again, yeah, I would like to see Kratos in Greek, and we don't know what mythology they choose. Although, what if they went like every 2 seasons different mythology, and he's like, well, I destroyed this one, on to the next.
Right, right. Like each season should just be each of the games.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Right, that'd be sweet. I don't know. I just think it's weird, right? That like Sony didn't like lock in with one place. Because like Last of Us is on HBO, right? Because they're doing that show too.
Right.
Uncharted, right? Like PlayStation is Sony. Why did Sony Pictures not do all of it?
Fallout and Mass Effect are going to Prime Video.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So
Oh,
they're going to Prime Video. Like we're hitting the
It's
age
like
of video
all-
game shows, but maybe it's an all like maybe they're afraid of like an all or nothing. Like what if like
Right. If one studio
know,
just like sucks at
fails.
making it or whatever.
right. You know that's my only logic is why they're so spread out. 'Cause that's just confusing and also kind of annoying. If you're a Sony fan,
Dude, I'm so
like,
sick of it.
it's like so you
so
want me to? I mean, I
sick
have.
of it.
Don't get me wrong. I have Amazon. I don't have Netflix, so I don't care about Horizon.
Right.
And where was the last one? Gran
Gran
Turismo.
Turismo, yeah, whatever.
I mean, like, but the only correct me if I'm wrong, but the only Amazon show that like I think was ever worthwhile was The Boys. Oh, I'm sorry. And Invincible. Invincible's really good. But
They
that's a
were both
comic.
good, yeah.
Yeah, they're very good.
I can't think of. Oh, Good Omens was pretty good. If you ever read like the book, like
I know
way
it's
back.
from a video game.
Not a video game, just like a
Oh.
book they made into a show.
Okay.
But I can't.
Oh,
think
Twisted
of...
Metal's coming to Peacock.
Oh, that's right. They're literally like on every platform.
I totally forgot Peacock even existed. Absolutely forgot.
Oh,
Like,
it's 100% useless. There's
It's only for The
no
Office.
reason for it. Yeah, it's The Office and Parks and Rec, but you could buy both the full series at like Walmart for like $40 and
right.
not have to worry about it. Yeah, Amazon Prime has like no good shows.
Yeah, I always thought it was just like where like B-rated movies go to just like die and
Right.
survive.
You like skim see what's on there and maybe get like a movie
Right.
out of it or something.
Right, exactly. Or like you're just my dad he just when he was just bored he just perused and just find a random like really bad movie that was like
Right.
just so bad it was good to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, they had the Critical Role show on there too.
yeah,
I
that's
know
huge,
that
isn't it?
that was like
Oh, the animated one.
That was like the biggest thing they've ever had, I think.
I think it was doing rather well with like animated like
Right.
you know, that aren't anime, but either way, There's no release date for any of this. I assume it won't be till next year for any of these shows to actually
Right.
come to light.
Right. Yeah, I
Do we
think
know what
the first one that's supposed to come out is The Last of Us 1. And I think that's
2023?
supposed to be next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So,
won't be here till at least 2023.
yeah.
So it might not even be then. So
Right.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not really
we'll find
excited
out.
for I think we've learned a hard lesson with Halo because that's a dumpster fire.
Did you finish? Did you watch all of Halo at all?
Yeah, I wasted too much time.
So I heard
Unfortunately.
like the last episode. I didn't watch any of it yet, but I heard the last episode basically like undid everything in the season.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's really, really,
Okay.
really, 5 hours later. Really, really dumb. It's
Yeah.
like I was trying to find it. I keep seeing this ad for it on Facebook where it's just like Halo is the next gen sci-fi show everyone should be watching, and then and it's sponsored, mind you. And I looked at the comments. It was like we don't know how much you were paid for this article, but like take back your like everyone's just like this is terrible. Even in the Xbox Discord I'm in, it's not like the official Xbox, but it has a lot of people in it. Even everyone's just like this show, man. It's just this is bad. I really don't know how there's gonna be a season 2. Like I mean, story wise, yeah, there's a season 2, but
Right.
like money wise, no one
It
wants
just bombed.
Yeah, just stop. It like, and everyone like freaked out because I barely even spoiled it, but don't worry about Master Chief lost his virginity because, because it never actually said he has relations with anyone. So when
Right.
on
But we
screen-
always assumed, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Master Chief
yeah.
was never a virgin. All right.
we see me clap arbiter cheeks. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, oh god, there's just some grunts who just like the monster. Monster, no, he's a monster for another
This is
reason.
what you get for running at me with the plasma grenades. This is what you get.
You're gonna use those hands for something. So yeah, I have very little hopes for video game shows. The only ones that ever really been successful is The Witcher.
I
Yeah, but-
can't think of any other.
I mean, I'm sure
ones,
there's like
right?
cartoon shows where like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like that. I mean, but they're
Right.
not super high budget,
Right.
A different genre of like shows. They're fun. They're kid orientated. I'm sure they do well. I think every TMT series gets like 5 seasons. So
Right.
anyway, okay, this is I think pretty big, but not enough people are talking about. The Marvel MMO, which I believe we talked about when it was announced.
Yeah, I was very excited for it.
It's canceled, which makes
Yeah.
no sense to me. The game was canceled as a reevaluation of development risk profile, size investment, and long-term product portfolio strategy for the group. Put simply, MMO would be too expensive and unable to guarantee a certain amount of money in return. What world has Marvel never returned in value?
Right.
Even when something's bad, it still makes the money.
Right. It would have been
DC
perfect,
Universe
right?
Exists,
Right.
and that's still going.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting you off. I'm just saying that, like,
no, right. It's just it's dumb. It's dumb to think it would fail because you know what they did. They saw Marvel's Avengers from Square Enix, right? And they were like, "Ooh, they lost a lot of money. We don't want to end up like that." But like, come on, just do it. Like this could have been huge. If this game was like what was that other game like way back, City of Heroes? If this was anything like that and you could actually just be Marvel superheroes, I'd be there in a heartbeat. If you charged a subscription, I'd pay for it. Like, come on. I don't know. I think they took like a coward's way out, and that was it.
I really don't understand it though. I mean, like even Amazon went through with their crappy MMO that we were hyped about. But this is like it's so weird. They have the perfect like world. They like a world building, like for an MMO. Like literally, there can be classes for web slingers, classes for like X-Men.
Right.
Mutant,
it's perfect. Right.
I don't know what they like. How do they think they weren't going to get their money back? Maybe they think the MMOs are dying? That's like the only way I could think of that. Like they found out like less people are playing MMOs. That's because they're getting bad.
Right.
Because
there's just not good MMOs anymore. It's literally Final Fantasy 14 and World of Warcraft, and even World of Warcraft is like on the edge of dying.
Yeah, and yeah, the resources mainly investment of 500 million Swedish krona, which is 50 million US dollars, over 3 years will now be put into multiple smaller sized projects, including continued support for his other games like The Lord of the Rings Online and DC Universe Online, along with new
Dude,
game opportunities. So,
wasn't that like one of the first things we covered when I joined? Was that the Lord of the Rings Online got like a new DLC after like 9 years or something like that? Like, come on, you're wasting your time on Lord of the Rings when you could be doing Marvel. God.
and don't get me wrong, I'm totally burnt out on Marvel movies, and that's just me. Like
Right,
teach their own. It's totally fine. But I mean, I appreciate the craft. I like the characters.
right, right.
You know, but it's a perfect. I honestly can't think of a better like IP for an MMO.
No, it's
You know,
even if
like,
it fails, right? Like you're still gonna have that hardcore player. But look at the Old Republic, right? The Star Wars MMO, right? You
mhm,
forget that's a thing that came out like 20 years ago. It just
yeah.
got a huge expansion for the like however many players are playing it, and like it like resurged. Like I think it got like up to like the hundred of thousands of players again. Let me check.
Wow, it's almost like when you support your games, they can do
Right,
better.
if you don't like give up on it. Yeah.
Battlefield that we'll talk about soon.
Yeah, it
uh,
had like peaks again of like the tens of thousands when the expansion came out.
mhm,
Like, granted, now it's down to like, five, 6,000, but like
mhm.
those hardcore players are buying all the microtransactions and the cosmetics and whatever else you offer in the game. Like, they're still making money on it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's honestly a bummer. I mean, I would have played it or at least given it a shot. You know,
Right, right.
like they could have had. It's very wasted potential and it's very pour one out for the Marvel boy.
Yeah.
All right, so here's more or less support for another game. Battlefield 2042 is winding down support for its new Hazard Zone mode. Give us a refund.
Dude, I want my refund. I gave you guys $110 for this stupid game. Just give me my money back.
So they're just completely not supporting it anymore. But they're not making any more maps for it. They're not developing any new experiences or content for the mode. And where does it say here? Oh, and also we talked about it last episode that they lowered its 128 breakthrough mode to 64 because they're saying because to have a better Battlefield experience. What I'm saying is for server issues. The quote: "We're winding down future development on Hazard Zone. All of us on the team had great ambition, higher hopes. That's a funny thing for the new Battlefield experience throughout our development. But we're the first to hold our hands up and acknowledge that it wasn't found or hasn't found the right home in Battlefield 2042. That's what hasn't found the right home.
Dude,
We'll
unreal.
greatly benefit from letting our focus and energy stay on the modes we see engaging the most with Hazard Zone. Hazard Zone 4-player mode, which I mean, it was fun when we played it.
Yeah.
When it worked.
The game was fun. It just they clearly just like left it out here to die, and that's it.
And don't worry, we're ahead of season one launch next month. It is a Twitter post. Learn about what we've been working on Battlefield 2042. Watch our development update. It's like, so everyone's like panicking about how no one's playing Battlefield. So you're gonna just tell everyone, hey, we're not gonna support this mode anymore, but we're gonna we'll do something else. We promise. Like, but you didn't actually say anything. Like,
Right. Going on what 6 months, almost 7 months now, and I still don't have my year one pass I paid for. Like, come on,
right.
how is that fair?
uh they're adding like I'm just watching like snippets of the update, but like there's a new map coming for season one, making updates to Conquest. There's making like oh, this is so dumb, dude. They have part of it. They're like, we're really excited to announce that the bottom half of the body is better represented turning now than it was before. So like they're showing a video where like he like turns and then his leg turns, but now it's like like a fluid motion. Like, yeah, yes,
So
woo,
dumb.
leg motion. Let's go. Leg motion on characters that we don't even see on ourselves.
Yeah, I don't. They're just terrible, honestly.
Let's see. We're not in this focus area. We're not just looking at new maps, but that we're planning to bring throughout the upcoming seasons, but also improvements that we want to bring to our existing player base. Let's see. We've seen your feedback that you are enjoying our maps and 128 players on Conquest, but when it comes to other experiences, we shouldn't stick so rigidly to those rules. When our first of our new maps, Rising Season 1, we'll hope you'll feel those changes are helpful to create a more fun technical experience. We're looking forward to you experiencing the changes for yourself next month. Okay, I mean that really gives me nothing. Oh, they're also doing like a graphic. Oh, okay. I mean they're kind of doing a graphical overhaul. Everything looks a lot cleaner and less like muddy.
Right.
Which okay, that's nice. Um, the new assets bring more tactical destruction, which help to ensure the map evolves throughout the duration of each round. That's cool. We also introduced new maps areas onto the maps, adding a forwarding base. They're also adding parts into existing maps for more bases. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so like they're adding more like for conquest, they're adding more like points to capture, but like not just like putting a flag somewhere, like actually making like buildings and
Oh,
like
okay.
structures, not just like we put a point down in this forest.
Right.
No, it's like actually they made a small city to um either way. Kingsley improvement, blah blah. We experienced a recent blah 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 blah. Sorry, I just want to make sure we're
It's like
all
all
right.
like performance updates mostly, and like adding boxes to hide behind in this one area of a city or something like that. I don't know.
So it says here. Speaking of which, starting season 1, you'll see more of our existing Battlefield Portal maps joining the rotations in all-out warfare to help bring more variety to our core modes. Okay, okay,
Oh, that's what I was
okay.
looking for. Are they
That's good.
adding
Okay,
like Battlefield
good.
1 or something?
No, well, I mean, so they had like a Battlefield, was it 1942 map? Was that?
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that was only in Battlefield Portal, but now they're adding it to the rotation for like
Regular.
Conquest, which
Oh,
you should have
okay.
done in the first place,
Right, right, right.
so that you had more maps to play with. So like that's fine. Um,
Yeah.
our updated style and tone of our specials brings it. We started our process on our specials to help better reflect what we feel their place in the world. I get. Oh, they're updating the. They're updating everything. Okay. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you clicked like the actual article, like the Twitter post for the article,
Yeah, I'm
but
like on their answers.ea.
yeah, okay, yeah. So like in the core gameplay section down, I honestly think this is what they are trying to go for, like what the game was supposed to be, but I had to cut it short.
Right.
Like graphically wise, this looks more next gen.
Right. Right. Like the faces there, like they show in the one picture, looks like a lot better and
Right.
stuff like that. And even like the movement and stuff that the people do, like at below,
Hmm.
like where the guy's like leaning when he sprints and stuff. Like that's cool, right? But like
Right.
I don't know. Like at this point is like should you be wasting your time fixing that stuff? Like that's like
I mean,
small minute details like nitpicking, right?
right.
When like nobody's playing the game though, like and you're not like giving
Well,
us any reason to play
to
the
be
game.
fair, I mean that's what. But like, I want them to. I mean, I'd rather them support a game than let it die.
Right.
You know, that's the thing. I mean, but like this involves. I mean, I'm glad this shows they at least to some degree care. I mean, if they didn't fix this kind of stuff and just added new maps and stuff, then they're in it for the
True.
money. Which
Right,
you know what I'm
true.
saying? It's like, um, let's see. Beyond this point, we have new weapons and gadgets coming each season. We've started work on new initiatives that'll see us further add our polar weapons and gadgets by introducing some of our classic arrow. What's ERAL? Is that a word?
I
I think I
have
meant
no
era.
idea.
Classic era.
Yeah.
Arsenal into the all-out warfare experiences as a simple, fast move. Okay, so they're finally basically rotating stuff into the core gameplay and
Right.
gunplay. So like, which I was we were talking about before, like Warzone. I would want to see that for like Warzone, where it's like just give us like advanced guns even in a World War II map. Like no one cares.
Right.
And that's fine. That's fine. Like I don't see a problem with that. Add the Thompson. I like that submachine gun. Add
Oh
the
yeah.
M1 Grand. Like I don't have a problem with that. 4 seasons, 4 new specials, new maps, new weapons, gadgets. I'll bring Battle Pass or to Battlefield for the first time. They'll give players. Next month will be the release season 1 tweaks. Blah blah. I'm very curious because I don't see anything like they don't see anything about season 2.
Yeah.
Like, is there gonna that? And it's questionable if there's even going to be a season. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on. Oh wait, no, there is a. They have at the very bottom, and they don't say it in words. They have it in a picture for in. It looks like September is season 2.
Oh. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Okay, oh, actually, all right. So I know we have to retract. So they had to. I think they contractually had to have a year because we paid for a year of battle passes.
Right.
So they have to, unless they want to refund us. So they have to. I guess the question is, will there be a year two? You know,
Right.
that's really the concern. Other than that, I mean, I'm glad they're making updates. I'm glad it's
Right.
like,
Honestly, right, like the best thing that could happen for this game, right? Because it's clear they already announced or leaked or whatever. They're working on the next game, right? Get this game to like a really solid gameplay and visual standard. Add all the old battlefields to like the portal and the rotations for like multiplayer, like at least the maps and stuff like that, right?
yeah.
And then just that's it. Just kind of like leave it and then move on to whatever you're doing next for Battlefield. And have this as like a legacy, if that's the right word, like a legacy title, right?
I just, I mean, I'm not saying this has to be it. Although I wanted it to be it. I just want a live service Battlefield.
Right,
Just give me
exactly.
like a Warzone. Like, just give us live. That
Right, bring
I
back
think
the
they have
battle
to.
royale mode, right? Like that
Oh,
game,
that was
that
awesome.
mode
That
was
was
so
awesome.
good, so good.
But like, I don't want new Battlefields anymore. I just want Battlefield. I want Battlefield Portal. Actually, that's all I want. I want Battlefield
Right,
Portal.
exactly, right. Like that's the best case scenario is that this just becomes what we want, and then whatever the new one is, even if it sucks, we can come back to this.
Oh no, I mean, I was just saying I don't even want like. Well, I mean, yeah, there'd be a new one, but what I want is like Call of Duty has to make campaigns every year. They do it, whatever. But
Right,
like Battlefield doesn't have to. They don't have campaigns. So if they just had like, well, fine, let's call it Battlefield Portal. They just had that. There was no new like Battlefield game. They're like, hey, we're just gonna have Battlefield Portal as a standalone and live service update. That's it.
right, exactly.
Like I think that's all they have to do. Siege does it. You don't see Siege 2, you know?
Right,
It's
exactly.
totally, every battle royale game does it. This isn't a battle royale game, doesn't necessarily have to be, but I'd like a battle royale game for
Yeah,
Battlefield again. So, do you think we should do a review of season one when it comes out, just to kind of give us a reason to play it again, or
yeah. Go back to it. I want to go back and play it, right? Because like
right?
we had fun playing it, but
Oh yeah, we had a lot of
as
fun,
of right now, like there's just no reason to.
and
Like
also way too many stuff to play.
right there's so much other stuff to do.
All right, let's see here. We're talking. We're talking Marvel Forever 2. We know that's happening. I think it said October 28th. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, okay, late October. That's cool.
yeah,
I'll take it. Better than everything being November. I mean,
right,
they'd have to compete with Pokemon if it was November. So,
right.
or wait, did Pokemon get a release date, or we just know it's holiday?
We just know it's November.
Okay,
It's
we
always
didn't know.
November.
Right. So, I mean, a little excited. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, this is cool. Team killers can now be punished for 20 full matches. That's insane.
All right, but like, are they gonna know, right? Like, if it's accidental, right? There's a lot of times where I throw an impact grenade at a wall, and one of our idiot teammates are standing too close and they die. Like, how are they gonna distinguish between the two?
Uh, yeah, it says here Operation Vector Glare, June 7th update will include the first phase of developer Ubisoft Montreal's reputation system, which targets players who repeatedly damage teammates. Brain has preemptive reverse friendly fire. Geez. PERFF for short. But by director Alex Kapar is Grievers will have reverse friendly fire applied for up to 20 games or until they play several matches without injuring teammates. So okay, so that's better because I agree with you that like it is an issue because like you'll throw a grenade and it'll genuinely accidentally kill like two teammates, you get kicked out of the game, which is pretty saddening. But
Right.
reputation system, this makes sense because now it's like if it knows you like are prone to have friendly like to hurt your teammates, and it'll just have up to 20 games of reverse friendly fire. I could understand it.
Right.
I can understand it. I mean, I'm not
I
sure
do
if
like
implemented as they think it's going to work, but I hope it works like that. I guess it's them acknowledging that they have a really bad community.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they know. They know how toxic these people are. How many people does BattleEye ban a day? Right?
Oh yeah, right.
They look at
we
that
see every
number
like
and that's
5
it.
seconds. Every 5 seconds, you're like, Blood got banned. It's like they're not even in my game. I don't care.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me this? What is this, a news update? This just in. Flag Smasher is banned. It's like
Yeah, right.
who's that?
Who
Did
is
you
that?
see the new operator? Dude, you saw one out of like Valorant. He throws like a yo-yo grenade that just like rolls along the ground and it just makes this giant wall of smoke, like a thin
That's
wall
so cool.
that you can't see through. Like it's a green veil. Literally, like they copied it from Valorant.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, I feel like it's stupid busted. I think
yeah.
Is he I don't remember if he's attacker or defender. I mean, it's interesting, but it's like there's
it's nuts.
I mean, like wait, I think it has to be in a defender because no, it has to be an attacker. Because if it's defender, I would always have him and just like if I know someone's coming, like, okay, I'm gonna throw this and blind them. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I saw they did like a Yakuza DLC for it.
Yeah,
like,
the crossover.
Echo and Hibana got skins.
That's cool. I like to see that.
Right.
Although I'm sure like the real Yakuza are like reading a newspaper like, what's going on? Why am I in the Siege game? Yeah, so that's cool. We still have to go back. We always go back and play it for a little while. It's just a great. It's a great game.
Oh, it's just
yeah. We like buy the battle. We buy the season pass and just like don't even play it for like 2 seasons and like, all right, we're back.
Yep.
Okay, I wanted to talk about this because I know you've been on vacation, but I'm gonna say it. You're gonna hate me for it. This could be a smash killer.
Dude, multiverses is right. Like contenders for game of the year.
I never said that before.
Contenders for game of the year, right? It's like real contenders, not whatever the Game Awards is gonna pay to have on the stage as the contenders. It's multiverses. It's Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. It's Elden Ring so far. Those are the 3. Like Goons Games and Gear, we're sneak peek into our Game Awards this year. Where we're gonna be green screened into a desk and just like
absolutely should though.
holding champagne bottles and stuff like that. Right? Those are our 3 nominees so far. It's nuts. This game is gonna be so good. Yeah, I can't wait. They need to just release it, right? I don't know if we mentioned it. I think I just like messaged it to you, but they're gonna be at Evo. They're like the developers are hosting like their own smaller tournament there. I'm like, that's so cool. They're like already they're in, right? Like Smash Brothers isn't even at Evo this year. Like, come on.
This is just excuse me. The game, like the more I'm watching from people playing it, and this is in the alpha version, mind you, the love and care they put into this is unbelievable. The little details. Every time Tom and Jerry dies, he does this iconic like scream.
I can't replicate it, but I know exactly like in my head.
Like the iconic, absolutely iconic, voice of that. Like their dialogue to each other is just like it's unbelievable.
Dude, they just release it. Please.
Like
Warner Brothers, whoever's making this game.
Yeah, I'm so unbelievably excited. I'm nervous though that it's not going to be like crossplay. If it's
no, I think they announced that, right? I think they announced crossplay.
Or am I thinking of cross progression? I don't know. I don't remember seeing.
I don't think they announced cross progression. I'm pretty sure they announced crossplay.
I know it's cross. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. No, it was announced 4 days ago. I didn't see this.
Okay.
And that's cross progression. It's over. It's over.
Oh, dude, it's perfect. It literally. Oh my god. I'm so ready. Just release it. I can't. When's the beta? Like the open beta, so we can play it.
It says. Wait, hold on a second.
Because I didn't get an invite to the alpha, by the way. I signed up for it months ago. Like the day they announced signups for it, and I never got it.
The only thing is, in this article, it doesn't mention the Switch, but I know it's coming to the Switch.
It's probably at like a later date because for whatever reason,
support across all platforms. This means players from PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series XX, PC, but no Switch. I don't see anything for Switch, so that's
Open beta is July.
I didn't see this. Wait, what's today? The 20. Oh, well, not that time. Okay, I didn't see this, but there's an article saying original Multiverses leaker reveals multiple upcoming fighters in Harry Potter delay. That makes sense because Harry Potter's
I saw that. It was like Harry and Ron. It was still Gandalf. Yeah.
All right, so let's hear the Joker, which just Raven. Okay,
just makes sense.
That's not a bad pick. Although I'd prefer to see Teen Titans Robin. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Gremlins Gizmo.
That's right.
Marvin the Martian. LeBron James.
Right, from Space Jam.
Give us Michael Jordan instead.
Right.
I'd rather
Go
have
back.
Michael Jordan.
Come on.
Rick and Morty. Like
Yeah.
I'd rather just have Rick, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Morty's
then,
kind of like useless, right?
yeah, or like
And then you have like a move where he like picks up Morty and shoots a pine cone out of him. Like that'd be so funny.
Or Morty turns into a car.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo, which I could see that.
Right. Makes sense.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Daenerys from the Hound from Game of Thrones. I never watched this. I don't know who that is. The Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz. That's cool. And Godzilla, dude, give me Godzilla. That's what I'm talking about.
Give me this game. Come on. I want it.
The leaker touched on fighters from the original post and haven't shown up yet, such as Harry Potter. The leaker claimed Johnny Bravo is an initial pitch and had work done, indicating he will come later. Mad Max, Harry Potter are on the hold, according to the
Oh,
Insider.
Mad Max, I saw, yeah.
Yeah, not sure of an IP issue, adding that they weren't sure if development was ever done on either of them. I mean, I like, although anything can be on the table, but I could totally see. I don't think they're going to give him Harry Potter. His name recognition alone, people are going to be excited about.
Yeah.
They further say Samurai Jack, Fred Flintstone, Daffy Duck, Scorpion. Who's Scorpion?
Mortal Kombat.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Ben 10. Dude.
Oh my God, give it to me, please.
Wait, Ted Lasso? Did they from the Apple TV show? Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. He's a soccer coach, right? That's his They say finally in a couple of 3-in-1 fighters are also in the works in the form of Powerpuff Girls and Animaniacs.
Oh my God, Animaniacs. I'd love to see.
I would love to see Samurai Jack, Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, just give us the whole gang.
It's cool, right?
Daffy Duck, okay, I like that. Scorpion, that's a cool and safe pick.
Yeah.
Ben 10. Don't
Dude.
look, all right.
Come on.
Here's the thing, though. What generation? We talking kid? We talking ultimate?
Alien Force would be cool. It has to be Alien Force, right? Because then we get what Alien X? No, Alien X. Alien X.
That'd be cool. So then every move he transforms, I guess, or is it going to be like a JoJo thing where like they're like like a kind of in front of him,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right, he's like a trainer. Maybe that.
Oh, I mean,
like Pokemon trainer. Yeah. Maybe he's in
switches through forms.
Right.
That would be perfect. No, you're right.
Yeah.
That's
dude.
I think
sold.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers. Just give us beta codes. Come on.
That's the only way I can see it happening, because unless every move was a different alien, but because if that's the case, then literally like give us like Ben 10 packs where like it's like 3 aliens and 1 character.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And you can just survive on that for a long time.
Just somebody give us a Ben 10 fighting game. Come on.
Whoa. Wait. You're talking. Wait, I didn't. Voldy versus it has 100,000 prize pool. Holy.
Oh
crap.
yeah. That tournament they're holding. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a serious tournament. Dude, I'm so.
Apparently,
so excited
have you seen Taz's gameplay? He can turn people into into turkey.
And then just eat them. That's hilarious.
That's his thing. He he does certain moves and like it turns him into a roasted turkey. And
that's
then
awesome.
he can eat them and damage them and stuff like that. But like one of his moves, he's like a salt and pepper shaker that he's like pouring on you. Apparently he's like stupid busted, so there's nerves ahead of the open beta.
Oh, okay.
Jake looks like so much. Everyone I want to try everyone.
Right.
Even so, I want to see some more support characters. Which is cool that there's even support characters to begin with. Who do you want to play? I mean,
everyone play like
Shaggy.
Finn, right?
Ooh, that'd be cool. We'll play Finn and Jake.
Yeah, we'll be the duo.
I want to see Iron Giant.
Iron Giant's probably sweet. Batman's probably cool.
I like Batman's kit. I don't think they had it yet, but like for Batman costumes, give me either like old man Batman where he's like super buff and have an insane mask, or give me like mech suit Batman that he fights Superman with. Not the Superman versus Batman crap. I'm talking from the animated Superman versus Batman.
Right. Give me Batman who laughs costume.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Just like, dude, they are going. I never realized the fact that they're giving 100,000 prize pool for that game. They are so high behind this game.
Oh,
like
dude,
like
they know,
it's gonna be
right? Like
awesome.
they killed it.
Right.
They just absolutely killed it out of the gate.
Oh man, dude, what? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. When is it? When's the open beta?
July. There's no
Uh,
day, but it's just
what is it?
July.
What comes with, besides Mario Soccer? What comes out between now and July?
Nothing. Mario
Okay,
Soccer is the only thing we have.
so that's our July game.
Right.
It
July
might not be so.
until September, and then we play Splatoon,
Well,
and
we
then
want to
I
take a
don't
break from
know.
multiverse and go back to multiverse.
Right. And then we play
Oh,
Pokemon
dude.
in November.
And I mean, despite the article, like what it said, not well, leaving out Switch because it didn't say anything about Switch. I I'm so excited that this is on everything.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, like I'm leaving, like I'm going to your place. Okay, I'll just bring on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like,
We could play literally. You could sit here on the computer. I could play on my PlayStation,
right.
and still play together. It's so good.
Like,
Now have you seen if like we can join lobbies together and then fight people
I haven't seen that
online?
yet.
Okay. All right.
I, if there is, I'm like, give me like the $60 version of the game where it's like all
Right.
this
Just take my money, right? Like no, it's free. Seriously, here, take my money because you did
like
it.
no, it's a free to play game. I know, but I
I know.
want everything. So
You keep putting stuff in the microtransaction store, I'll keep buying it. I'll literally buy everything for this game.
that's the sad part. It's like even characters I'm not necessarily gonna like play all that often, but like
Right.
you see
I'm gonna
Tom and
buy
Jerry
them.
in a pirate costume.
Right.
Shaggy has like Bruce Lee, like
Right.
you
The
know.
cosmetics, dude. Oh, I'm on it for everybody, even characters I don't play.
Hold on, I might have found something correct. Multiverse is surprisingly shaping up to be a proper Smash challenger. It's like, oh my god, shut up. Confirm my choice was stupid. Like I'm on this website VG247. It's just like, can you agree to all this? Just like, yeah, just let me read the article.
Right.
Let's see. So what do we think about the game first time? Blah blah. No, because I read through text that said lobby. Hold on. If I do, this is important. I'm gonna stick through it. Lobby. Okay. These character modifiers provide an individual buffs and even empowered attacks that can be attached to your character in pre-game lobby. Okay, so the perk system is on the go. Like you attach it based on the like in the pre-game lobby.
Okay.
These unlock through leveling up your character. We need that powering up your favorite picks as you use them. This is fine. Provides considerable advantages. Players who have invested more time. When you can you not equip these? Head over to let's see. That's the only mention of lobby. Damn. I'm trying. Like as I said, there's a multiverse.
I just want to know.
There's a rank
we can
system as
play
long
together.
as yeah no if we're playing together we're gonna make that we'll be the first one to make the multiverse Twitter. We'll be like behind
Oh,
like
all on top of it, like the daily,
yeah.
weekly updates of the store.
Oh yeah I can see that. Multiverse. So there's an official FAQ from Indie FAQ. Freelance questions. When are we going to get more updates? Will the NDA be lifted? Multi villains. Yeah. Achievements. Oh, there'll be achievements. That's cool. Are perks pay to play now? Tap the jump button. Yes. Can you turn it off? Yes. Will playtest progression carry over? No. Will it be able to save our friend list from the playtest? The friend list is something we've been able to preserve through the back end, changing the playtest. No problem, but there's a good chance you'll keep all the context. What kind of game multiverse is it? Publishing. Well, so the fact, so there's a friend system, so that's a good sign. An
Right.
in-game friend system. Like Smash doesn't have an in-game friend system. It's
Right.
based on Nintendo servers, so that's a good sign. Let's see. Wow, hold on. Is it, this is interesting. Any chance that secondary characters can end up being playable or no comments, like Flame Princess or Tecmo from regular show side character? Yes, although I can't say more on how just yet.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Is there any way to file final feedback? Do you guys develop multiple characters at once? How long does each character make? I take the make. Let's see. We'll get more regions. Come on. Trailer. Why wasn't my controller pairing? What about extra controller? Third-party controllers. Come on. I'm wasting time here. Can we train a lab while searching for a match in futures? Similar to fighters like Smash. I can't 100% confirm that will be enabled. I can't 100% confirm that will be enabled. We have it on previous builds and are evaluating experience. Okay, so they're trying out to have it like in Smash where you can have like a pre-practice lobby. So that's good.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's not on Switch?
Oh, maybe it's not.
I thought it was. Well, I'm sorry. Huh. Multiverse will be on Xbox, PlayStation, PC via Steam. Okay, so there's no Switch.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. I really thought I've been hearing that's gonna be on Switch as well.
Right, like it's one of those
Maybe Nintendo
things
doesn't
like you
want it.
just assume it's coming eventually. Maybe they just had problems with it or whatever. That's like that other game that just got a release date. Gollum is coming to Switch, but like
There
later.
there might be a story mode. It says, hey, can I ask you a question about would Multiverse have a story mode or adventure mode? Hi, we're not prepared to reveal yet. Thanks for the question. So they didn't say no.
Nice. That'd be awesome, right? Like you just go through and fight each of the characters.
Online cooperative.
This game.
Well, so it says,
gonna
yeah.
be
What type of
perfect.
modes will Multiverse have? Multiverse will introduce a team-based 2v2 format with a strong emphasis on online cooperative gameplay. The game will also include 1v1 matches and a 4-player free-for-all.
Right,
where all players
online
are-
cooperative
well, yeah,
gameplay.
Yeah,
That
online cooperative. Yeah. More modes will be revealed as part of the game's ongoing content. Ooh, it's gonna have rollback. Netcode. Let's see.
it's so good. Are
PC
people allowed
specs.
to like stream the
haven't-
alpha?
I think I haven't been watching streams, but I've been watching the gameplay from like Maximilian.
Right.
Let's see. Will it be easier to minimize your transfer to turn into? Can you reveal whether multiplayer feature tutorial mode? Come on, customization. What is that? Did no one really ask this question? Oh, there's a lot more, I guess. Do you guys have an idea of how many testing phases? New costumes, third-party characters. Will the game have a story mode? We're not revealed that yet. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely yes. All right, they're working out the details for an esports scene, so that's good.
Nice.
Hold on. Why don't I just look into if I hit Control F? Wait, no, I already tried lobby, right? And then hold on a second. Well, the only question about lobby, it says, will there be a private lobby just to verse our group of friends? Yes, you can make your own custom games.
Huh. Interesting.
But let's see.
See,
Well,
like,
what if I type in friends?
like I just pulled up some random streamer guy, and he's like in a lobby waiting for the other person to pick, but I don't know if he invited that person. And it's like the mode he picked is like teams.
Hold on. So here's a question: when your game releases, you can't play offline with your friends. We're going to see if we get it in prior to the game release. So when the game releases, you can't play. This is the question: you can't play offline with your friends? Question mark.
So
Okay,
it's
so
only online.
Well, no. The
There's
question
no
before it was, we'll be working on this feature. I'm sorry. The question before was, hello at Tony. Will there be an option for local multiplayer? We'll be working on this feature. I don't know what the timeline would be. We're focused on online currently. Okay, so like, so they're not even be local co-op. But if they're okay, that might answer our question.
So that sounds like it means
they have to then.
lobby up and then
Yeah.
you go. Right.
Yeah, they have to. There's no other way. If they literally don't have local co-op, which I mean, I mean, we don't get to see each other much as we'd like to. I miss you. You know, if there's no local co-op, but you know they have the pre-lobby system, like where you just you a queue, then
Right.
I'll take it. I'll be like, sorry,
Right,
Derek, I ain't
right.
seeing you till this gets resolved.
Yeah.
I'll say. I got a question on blocking people in game. Will this all stop from being able to queue with them randomly and go against them, or will it just be they can't add and text you? Currently, it blocks both queue and communication. Like,
Okay.
like I just wish there were like there's so I didn't even go through half of this. Apparently there's a monster Twitter thread. We'll answer it next episode. Hopefully, I'm gonna like really. I don't want to waste any more time in delving into this because there's a lot I want to actually read now. So other than that, you got anything to say before we head off?
I got this sweet shirt at,
Oh,
of
sure.
course, a Marshall's down at
Marshall
wherever the
sponsor
heck
us.
I was. But yeah,
Crash
Crash Bandicoot.
Nice. Oh, nice. I mean, we'll probably never see another Crash Bandicoot game because they're working on Call of Duties now. But hey,
Right.
where's the Crash Bandicoot skin? That'd be funny. Make that happen. Crash Bandicoot with a gat. Come on.
Oh, also apparently Pac-Man's coming to Fortnite. Everybody keep
Oh.
your eye out for that. I'm
Right.
very excited to see how that works.
Look,
but
I want to see a monstrosity.
Right. I want like a Pac-Man head, but like a human body.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's the show, guys. As we discussed earlier, like, comment, subscribe us everywhere, preferably TikTok, so we can get to 1,000 followers there. We have a Facebook, which we're actually now using, like, for pictures and stuff, and reels, because that's the thing. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us, rate us 5 stars. Hopefully, everywhere you have a podcast. We're also now on Good Pod, which is like this indie one. So yeah, that's the show, guys. Like us everywhere, follow us everywhere, please.
Yeah.
Oh, tell your friends, family, and political enemies.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bye-bye.